Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome to our coffee chat. I actually have coffee left today. Usually I'm out of coffee by the time 11 o'clock rolls around, but I got one of my favorite mugs. It's our Minnie Mouse one from TJ Maxx. Sasha has a matching one that says like Mickey Mouse inside, and it's freaking adorable. But anyways, today we're talking all about manifestation and why you're not manifesting your desires. I'm sure this has happened to you before where you have this really big thing that you're trying to bring into your reality, and for whatever reason it doesn't seem to be coming through, and you're at such a loss because you feel like you're doing everything right, you're visualizing it, you're affirming it, you're showing gratitude, and you can't pinpoint why it's not coming through. So before we hop into it, I'm curious, what are you currently trying to manifest? What can I help you with? What is on your heart right now? Hey Holly, thanks for hopping on. What are you trying to manifest right now? Because first things first is, let's just do a brief overview of manifestation before we even get to what's blocking you. The first thing is you gotta get clear on what you effing want. You can't manifest what you don't know that you want. So you have to get clear on what you want and how it's gonna be of high service, right? If you say you want $1 million, but you don't think that $1 million is actually gonna help you or actually change your life, you're not going to manifest it. So get super clear on what you want. Drop it in the comments what you're trying to manifest. And let's hop into the 3 reasons why it's not coming into your reality yet. The first one, and this is the most common mistake I see with manifesting. The first one is you're just not giving it time. You just haven't given it enough time yet. It's really hard to manifest instantaneously because we live in a world where, we're not wizards. This isn't Wizards of Waverly Place where I can like snap my fingers and it'll appear. It takes some time to get to you. And the best way that I can describe this is if you're trying to have a baby, right? You can't just like, bam, pregnant because you have the desire. It takes some time. Things have to go into motion. If you're trying to conceive, you're waiting for your ovulation, and then you have to have sex, and then you have to wait a few days for the test to come back positive, and then you have to wait 9 months for the baby to come, right? It's not this instantaneous thing. And a really good way to look at manifestation is how you look at a pregnancy. You can manifest a baby, right? And you can be pregnant, but it takes 9 months to grow before it's actually in your arms. The same thing with manifestation. You're putting that desire out there, you're putting that desire into your womb in a sense, and it's gonna take some time to grow. It's gonna take some time to figure out how to get to you before it's physically here. So don't give up before the magic happens. I see so many people, they're like, it didn't work, I'm gonna focus on manifesting something else, when the truth is you just didn't give it enough time. The second reason you're not manifesting is you're having conflicting beliefs. And these are all of those limiting beliefs telling you it's not possible, it's not gonna happen, or maybe you have limiting beliefs you don't even realize are there. And I see this come up a lot with money. I know people are always trying to manifest more money because who wouldn't like more commas in their bank account? And one of the things that people really F themselves up around when it comes to manifesting money and this conflicting belief is that money is the root of all evil, or rich people are greedy or selfish or bad, or it's really hard to make money, or I'm really bad with money. If you believe you're really bad at money, you're not going to manifest more money because you think you're bad with money. If you think rich people are greedy or selfish or wrong, you're not going to manifest more money because you don't want to be greedy or selfish or wrong. So you have to really look at your beliefs, and that's a huge part of manifestation, is just being the gentle observer of your thoughts. All day long while you're thinking different things and thoughts are flowing through your mind, what is coming up around the thing you're trying to manifest? If you run a business and you have all of these negative beliefs around your business and why people don't want to pay you and why it's so hard to sign up clients and why this, that, and the other, guess what? Your business is going to suffer because you're telling yourself, I want to be successful, but you have limiting beliefs around it. So throughout the day, notice these limiting beliefs, notice when something comes up, and just simply say, that's a funky thought. I wonder where that comes from. And then write it down. And when you have time, go back through and look at it. If you have a negative belief around money is the root of all evil, prove yourself wrong. Is money truly the root of all evil? Well, no, you could do good things with money. If I had more money, I could tip that waitress $20 instead of $10. If I had more money, I can give to a charity that I love. If I have more money, then I can send my kids to a better school. If I have more money, I can take over more of the bills so my spouse doesn't have to. and start to prove yourself wrong. And do that with every single limiting belief. And as you manifest bigger and bigger and bigger things, and as you up level, you're going to have different limiting beliefs come up. And the deeper that you dig into it, and people call this inner child work or shadow work, but the deeper that you dig into it, the more you're going to see that, I have this really weird belief from when I was a kid because of the situation that happened with my family, and now it's affecting me this way. Is that ultimately true? And it's going back and healing all of that stuff so that way you can push forward, because the universe can never override your free will, right? It can never override your free will. So if you walk around all day saying, I want $1 million, but you think rich people are evil, greedy, and selfish, guess what? The universe doesn't hear that you want to have $1 million. The universe only hears your vibration. And your vibration is currently saying, money is evil, or I don't believe I can actually have what I want to manifest, or this is impossible. And the universe is giving you that. So just because you say something, if you're thinking a different thing and vibrating at a different thing, guess what? The universe does not hear a damn word that you're saying. It only picks up on vibration. So it's your job to go through every single day, look at all these conflicting beliefs and clear them up and heal them and change your mind. And I want you to remember, and I say it all the time, but I want you to remember that a belief is just a thought that you've thought enough times. Meaning you can change your beliefs. If you have a belief from childhood that's keeping you from manifesting what you want right now, you just have to go through, clear that belief, look for evidence that it's not true, and start telling yourself a new belief. And that's where affirmations come in. You tell yourself the new belief all the live long day. Maybe you EFT tap on that new belief, and you just go over and over and over again until you believe it's true. And once you believe it's true, now your vibration is elevated into that space. And the universe is like, oh, she's saying she wants $1 million and she believes she can have $1 million, and it's hearing this vibration that you got $1 million coming to you, and it happens. And remember, it still takes time. Even if you clear your limiting beliefs, it still takes time. Because, if you're manifesting $1 million and it just shows up tomorrow, the government's going to be like, where the F did that come from? The universe has to figure out a way to get it to you. So clear your limiting beliefs, give it some time. And then my last tip, number 3, the reason why you're not manifesting it is maybe you don't really want it. Maybe you don't really want it. And I know the first time I heard someone say that, I was like, what do you mean? Of course I want it. I've been talking about it 24/7. I've been affirming it. I've been visualizing it. Of course I really want it. But the truth is, you may just want the feeling that you think it'll bring you and not the actual thing you're trying to manifest. So let's say, I'll give you an example one of my clients had recently, one of my one-on-one girls. She kept saying she wanted to manifest more of her one-on-one coaching packages. She wanted to manifest more client calls every single week. Beautiful manifestation, love it. For weeks though, she wasn't signing up anybody new. And we finally got to the root cause of it. Yes, she wanted more clients because it meant more income, but she didn't want to take more time out of her week to do one-on-one calls. So truthfully, she didn't want more clients, she wanted more money. You may be doing the same thing. You keep telling yourself, I really want this, I really want this, but really what you want is the feeling that it'll bring. My client didn't want more clients to work with, she wanted more money to give her that sense of security. And once we realized that, we could stop focusing on trying to manifest and market to get another client and focus on how to bring that feeling of safety and security into her reality and just more straight up cash money. And then we started working on manifesting a way for her to make more money without using more time. And now she's currently working on creating her first course so she can make more money and sell this thing forever and ever and ever and never actually spend more time on it except when she has to launch it on her stories and, market and share it. But she doesn't have to take time out of her week every single week to do these one-on-one calls, and she's getting what she truly wants. So the truth is, you may not be manifesting what you want because you simply don't actually want that. So ask yourself, the thing I'm trying to bring in my reality, what am I hoping it will bring up for me? What am I hoping this thing will change in my life? Maybe you keep telling yourself that you want a relationship because you're lonely, but actually you don't want a relationship because you don't want to deal with that right now and you don't have time for that. So maybe truthfully, you're just trying to manifest a friendship or you're trying to manifest a community online for you to hang out in. There's a million different reasons why you could be focusing on manifesting this one thing. And all of us, when it comes to manifestation, we ask for this thing, we want this thing so desperately because we think our life will be better off with it. How can you make your life better off without it? How can you bring up that same emotion you're hoping your manifestation will bring up? And then remember, once you get clear, like I said, the very first step of manifestation is getting clear on what you want, and you're clear on why you want it, then you can start going through step number 2, going through all those limiting beliefs, figuring out what is telling you that you can't have this and that's conflicting with your manifestation and giving the universe mixed signals. And then you just got to simply wait. You got to hold the faith. And one thing that really helps me when I'm manifesting and holding the faith for something that seems like it's just not coming is just to remind myself, it's this or something better. It is always this or something better. And every time I didn't get something I was trying to manifest, it's because something better was coming. For example, I was trying to manifest a relationship with somebody who wasn't right for me. We fought 24/7. It was extremely toxic. It was probably the worst relationship I've ever been in. And I kept trying to manifest for it to be better. And guess what? I was heartbroken in therapy, depressed because this relationship didn't work out. And then 2 weeks later, I met Sasha. I wasn't actually trying to manifest a relationship with that person. I was trying to manifest a healthy, loving, everlasting relationship. And I got that when I finally cleared the space and got rid of that other person and I allowed Sasha to come in. So give yourself the time, let go of those limiting beliefs, and ask yourself, what do you really want? Not just what are you trying to manifest? What are you hoping that feeling will bring up for you? And mind you, we could talk about this for hours on what's blocking you, what's stopping from manifesting your desires, what's keeping it at arm's length from you. But I don't got time like that, and we can chat about that in a one-on-one call. If you are looking for a spiritual business and lifestyle coach, you know my doors are always open, and we can go deep into this and look at each individual manifestation you are trying to bring into your reality and figure out where those blocks are and switch them to make them positive beliefs and affirmations so that way it can come into your reality. So if you need a spiritual lifestyle business coach, I'm your girl, and I will see you next week for another coffee chat. And if you ever have something you want me to talk about or an idea, feel free to send me a DM. They're always open, and I will see you then.